What is up, everyone? I am Ryan. I love food, I live in Cambodia, and I make videos so you can see what it's like to live in the Kingdom of Wonder. Today I am going to plead my case as to why Phnom Penh is a great food city. Now, I've already made a video about Khmer food back when that no good dirty bastard Uncle Roger, he just gets my blood boiling.
Like shit version of Thai food?
He talked some shit about Cambodian food, and I made a video sticking up for the cuisine.
Oh, Uncle Roger, you little bitch.
Hiya.
Get it, Roger. Be sure to check that video out after this one. Of course, there is delicious Cambodian food here in Phnom Penh. I'm sure probably the best in the entire world. So we're not going to get into Cambodian food today, but this video is about all the other cuisines available here in Cambodia's capital. First, let us get into some of the reasons why you can find a variety of cuisines here. Cambodia is quite open to foreigners living here. Depending on what country you're from, you can get a visa to stay in Cambodia for around $480 per year. Opening a business is also fairly easy in Cambodia, even for a foreigner. It doesn't necessarily take a huge investment, and getting the paperwork and permits done is really not that difficult and pretty inexpensive. So if you're from Egypt and you land in Cambodia and you want to open a business,
Well, I know how to cook Egyptian food. Perhaps I'll start an Egyptian restaurant.
Well, that's bad. Welsh Egyptian restaurant. It's first time trying it. We were gonna go in, but we got lazy, so we just got some takeout. Ooh, this is basically an Egyptian version of pizza, I want to say. I believe we got chicken, and yeah, it's like pita with chicken in it. That's really good. First time ever trying Egyptian food. Some stewed tomatoes and a little bit of soup, vegetable soup on the side. Egyptian food. You know what? This all looks really good, but it would look better on a beautiful plate.
that's right, folks. This video is sponsored by Plates. Damn, we'll use special effects for that. Before Plates, I was eating off the table. I went from this
Ew.
to this.
Yes, please.
And these plates are better than good. They're great. Oh, we can't say that? Or we'll be attacked by a giant man tiger. They're terrific. So a company sent me this plate and bowl set and asked me to advertise their Amazon link to you guys. Check out the link in the description below. And since I was doing a food video, and since I was previously just eating off the table, well, that's not 100% true. If I was eating sushi, I was eating it off a naked woman, of course. And since you guys need plates, right? Well, this is a win-win. Plates, 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 plates. These dishes are bone china. Bone china is made out of bone ash. Basically, they take some bones, they heat it up really, really hot, and it gets rid of all the impurities, it sterilizes it. They crush it all up, they mix it with some clay, they mix it with some stone, and then they do the hokey pokey and they make dishes out of it. The great thing about it is that you can make really white, transparent dishes out of it. You know, there's not garbage in it. It's lightweight, the material is strong. Bone ash is the strongest of the whiteware ceramics, and this is about 42% bone ash. Also, to ensure the pretty little pattern on it doesn't fade, they fire these at 1800 degrees Celsius. That's a toasty. Toasty! You may have heard people say something like,
Get the good china out. We got Tony Tiger coming for dinner.
the good china? That's this. That's bone china. There are count them three links in the description below. Each one will take you to a different set of dishes. Check them out. They got different patterns. It's a 12-piece set, 4 big plates, 4 small plates, and 4 bowls. It's a good deal. You need plates. Check the description below. And now, back to the reason we have plates. Food. So this is Queen Mansion, guys. Queen Mansion is a condo, but it's also kind of a hotel, I guess. You stay here for about $25 a night. You can do long-term stays here, week-long, month-long. If you sign a year lease, you'll probably get a pretty good deal. I've been up in it. It's a really nice spot, really nice rooftop pool, and the location. The location is actually why we're here right now. It's kind of smack in the middle of the Toul Tompoung, the Russian market area, and I want to use this location to show you how much food variety there is in Phnom Penh. We're not going to look at anything outside of 500 meters away, so restaurants within 500 meters of Queen Mansion, that's about a 7-minute walk. How many countries will be represented with a restaurant within 500 meters of the Queen Mansion? Place your bets now. What do you guys think? I need a number. Feel free to yell it out.
6.
Okay. And now we will go figure out how many. Just 200 meters away is a Burmese restaurant. Food from Myanmar. Have you had it? Come on, it is so good. I love Burmese food. These are shan noodles, meat sauce with some tomato, kind of like a Asian bolognese, I guess. 300 meters away is Gourmet Kitchen. They're Turkish. They have a great location just across from the Russian market. Maybe pop in there after your visit, buy in some souvenirs. I really like their breakfast. They have bagels. Definitely check them out. Filipino food. There are a lot of Filipinos here in Cambodia, and of course they brought their delicious food with them. 400 meters from Queen Mansion is Our Kitchen KH. They do all kinds of traditional Filipino dishes. They even make their own bao there. Now I don't feel right giving you guys just one Japanese recommendation because Japanese food is, what do the kids say, bussin'? No cap. If you want ramen, Volcano Ramen, aka Tonkotsu Kazan Ramen, is just 500 meters away. But my favorite Japanese food comes from Sumi Lab, which is maybe an izakaya. I'm not sure. I don't really have much experience with Japanese dining. Maybe it's just a yakitori restaurant. I can learn Gen Z lingo or I can learn Japanese restaurant terminology, but I will not learn both. A 1 minute walk will get you to Sumi Lab, where you can order grilled meat on a stick, sushi, torch grilled at your table fish, and more. Are you guys into Greek? Ilya Greek Kitchen is a great place to get a meal. The food is delicious, the atmosphere is awesome. They're just 350 meters away. There's a new British style pub that's just a 5 minute walk away. It's called the Rose and Crown, and they do all the British classics. Nice garden setting, and I've heard great things about their Sunday roast. This is their cottage pie. As far as American food goes, there's actually quite a bit, but it's kind of hard to tell what's Australian, what's English, what's American. There are a few places that serve American food, but they're owned by Australians, so I don't know. Are they Australian restaurants? I don't know how you classify it. A place like The Deck has all the American classics. Here's their chicken burger and fries on a really sharp looking plate. Wow, that plate is impressive. But I do think they're owned by an Australian, if that matters to you. At any rate, it's a 2 minute walk away. You can also get one of the best burgers in the city just down the street at Cakes and Craft, or go 500 meters to Brooklyn Pizza and Bistro for American style pizza and a bunch of other dishes. They're also owned by an Australian, but I would call it American food. The Muffin Man definitely feels more Australian though, just because they have pies, and I know Australians love pies. I mean, who doesn't love a good pie? They're just 350 meters away. Thai food is all over the place, but my favorite is Yosaya Thai Food 2, and that's 500 meters away. They're one of my favorite places to get food in the entire neighborhood. Italian food has to be represented. Personally, I like Trattoria Bello, which has pasta and pizza. It's actually owned by a Japanese guy, but I'll tell you a little secret. The Japanese are really good at food, even non-Japanese food. Trattoria Bello is just 270 meters away from Queen Mansion. There's a place called An Tien, which is Taiwanese. They actually specialize in healthy desserts, boo, but I love their healthy lunch options, like this rice noodle chicken breast bowl. I order this like once a week, it's so good. An Tien is just a 3 minute walk away. There are a lot of Chinese food options close by. I really like Guangzhou Noodle Restaurant, which does dim sum. That's 240 meters away. But there's also awesome bowls of noodles at Beijing Ramen King, 350 meters away. And Mao Cai, a kind of spicy soup that I really got into when I lived in Sichuan. Xiaogu Jia Jia is just 140 meters away. Definitely check them out. Sorry. Okay. So we are at 12 restaurants represented, 12 different cuisines. How are your guesses going? You guys accurate? We got more to see. Malaysian food is 500 meters away at My Kampong Cafe.
Oh, shit. Sunset.
Alright, so they moved. Turns out they just moved to a new location. It's just around the corner though. Not very far at all. Still in the same neighborhood, so we'll still count it. Oh, of course, Indian food. There are a bunch of Indian restaurants within 500 meters. What's this guy doing? Curry pot is popular. It's a 4 minute walk. Actually, you can also get Nepalese food here. There's a lot of Indian restaurants that are owned by Nepali people here in Phnom Penh. I think there's just a lot of Nepali people here in general. But if you are particular about your momos, the Nepalese style dumplings, you can go to Nepalese Momo House. It's 400 meters away from Queen Mansion. A new kid on the block is Bun, a Vietnamese restaurant. That's just a 5 minute walk away. Mexican food better be on the menu, one of my favorite Western cuisines. Mexicano is owned by Mexicans and they have a Taco Tuesday. They're just a 2-minute walk from Queen Mansion. Indonesian food is just 300 meters away at a place called Sumatra. I eat there all the time. Lots of great dishes on their menu. Irina serves up Russian food. They have great pierogies or varenikis, I believe they're called in Russian. That's 450 meters away. Just got some pierogies delivered or some varenikis, some pirogs, some vernier, some beaniks, I don't know. Booyah, look at that. Thank you, Irina. These look amazing. Fried onions on top, filled with potato, cheese, bacon combo. Love it. You know what? It's gonna look even better on a plate. Booyah! Damn, that's some fine bone china right there. Look at that. There's a bunch of Korean food in the city, but Jumak is probably the best in the area. They're 250 meters away. What about Iraqi food? How close is the closest Iraqi restaurant from where you are right now? Taste of Middle East is just 400 meters away. We're forgetting French food. French food is well represented in Cambodia. After all, the French colonized the country way back when. So there's a lot of nice French restaurants, really good French restaurants. Not too many in this neighborhood, but there is a place that's 450 meters away called Haven Bistro. I haven't tried them yet. They're pretty new, but the food does look good. So the only one I have left is Khmer or Cambodian food, which probably can be found about 1 meter away if I stand here long enough. Bobo? Okay. In total, that is 21 different types of cuisines within 500 meters of this location. Do you see what I'm talking about? Walk for 7 minutes and you can find 21 different places to eat with 21 different cuisines represented in 21 different restaurants. It's pretty incredible. Do you know a place that has that much variety of food in such a small area? Well, let me know in the comments below if you do. But Phnom Penh, what a crazy cool place. Other notable cuisines available here in Phnom Penh include, so this is Basaac Lane. This is one of the most popular party streets in all of Phnom Penh. And if you look right here, this place, Casa Diego, they do tapas. They also do cigars, but we can add Spanish food to the list. If you look over here, we got sushi. There's a Mexican place over there. This is like a whole little food court area that they put in a year or two ago. Turkish food in here, burgers, Chinese food, I believe. Lots of options in there. Even further down, you're gonna find Ilya Greek Kitchen, their other location, and there's Italian restaurant. There's another Chinese, Mama Wong's dumplings. If we go back here, there's a couple of Indian restaurants down there that I just passed. Gorka's Kitchen, that's like more Nepali food, and then Namaste India, Indian food. And then if we go up this road here, we got the Egyptian place that I ordered from. You saw in the beginning of the video. Right here, we got Le Coin Restaurant, African food. This is actually a Congolese restaurant and bar. I've never had food from the Congo, but this is definitely on my list of places to try. And if we go up a little bit further, just around the corner, we got Yakun Kaya Toast. This is Singaporean food. Add that to the list. They make really good kaya toast and noodles and such. Right down here, you see Hanoi Corner. So we got Vietnamese food very close by. And then if we go a little further up that road, and we've got Botanico. This is a craft beer bar, and I would say they specialize in German food. There's a couple German places that make their own beer, and this is one of the better ones, I would say. Just a tiny bit further up from Botanico is Shindi. Shindi is a Georgian restaurant, Georgian food. We've been here a couple times now. Really tasty food, Georgian food. Then back this way, around the corner, is the Cuban-Mexican food stand that I featured in, I think it was last week's video. And they do Cuban sandwiches, they also do tacos, but Cuban food, add it to the list, baby. All right, I am back at home. What are we missing here? I touched on French food. There's a lot of good French food in the city. We actually just went to a place called Bouchon Wine Bar, had a beautiful Valentine's Day dinner, and that was excellent. Lots of good French food, and it's pretty like affordable here considering French food is generally pretty fancy and kind of expensive. Nigerian food is available in Phnom Penh. I actually featured it in a previous video as well. There's an Ethiopian restaurant around Riverside that's actually called Sarah Ethiopian. We order from them probably a few times a month. I also showed a Polish restaurant in a video once. Warsaw restaurant is awesome. Giant portions, delicious food. I don't have any footage of Hummus House. Hummus House is one of my favorite restaurants in the entire city. They make Lebanese food, really good. They have all the desserts, all the dips. I don't know. I don't have any footage of it. Do I have footage of it? I don't think I have footage of it. There's a restaurant called Hong Kong Restaurant, and they make all the Hong Kong classics. Do we count Hong Kong? We counted Taiwan. We're going to count Hong Kong. Put it on the list. There's also a Swiss place that I haven't tried yet. Got to check them out. And also a Pakistani restaurant. I've never had Pakistani food. They're definitely on my list. I even found a place that does Japanese Hawaiian food, which I didn't even know was the thing. Unfortunately, I can't put it on this list, but I can put it on my go-to list. I'll definitely check that place out in the near future. You'll also find neighboring country Lao represented here in Phnom Penh. I had some Lao noodles not too long ago. It was really, really good. It's a place called F3 down in Riverside area. Okay, that gives us a total of 37 countries or cuisines represented. Let me know if I'm missing anything in the comments below. I'm probably missing something like Portuguese food. I feel like there used to be a Colombian or probably missing something. But 37 is a pretty big number, especially considering the population of Phnom Penh is only about 2.5 million. Okay, that is it. Thank you for watching. Hope you're happy, hope you're hungry, and I hope you're willing to experiment a little bit when it comes to food. Try something new, grow your palate, grow yourself as a person, and take advantage of all the amazing food that Phnom Penh has to offer, all the different cuisines, all in one city. It's a pretty incredible place. Until next time, take care, comb your hair, buy some plates. I'm out.
Look at my face, look at my grades, don't match up, no